Boom, boom. Holy shit. Oh boy. I like a honk. Oh boy. Yes, I like a honk. Honk, 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 honk. Gonna keep up the honking here, my friends. So, well, here we go. So, yeah, just adjusting that shit off. But in any event, what's up, guys? How you guys doing here today? And, well, of course, it is February the 9th, Wednesday. Oof. So, first of all here, here's the part that I would like to actually sort of say right over here. We're gonna actually cover some shits here, alright? And as per the usual, obviously, is that we're gonna also cover some ridiculous topics that you ever sort of, well, find it totally unhinged or ridiculous. That's the thing that I'm talking about here. And well, as per the usual, we're gonna actually go on with the daily thing we always do here on the show. So let's begin here, my friends. Tonight, well, the Taiwans, they're just absolutely in full panic mode and they're just so desperate. And obviously that they're doing everything as they can to just literally stop the truckers from actually continuing the protest. And obviously is that they're gonna resort into any means because for the most very obviously part here is that you just seen how corruptive these people are, and they're corruptive to the core, obviously, acting like a little dictator. Yes. I won't say not dictator, but little dictators. I should have added the S there, but doesn't matter. So, well, oh boy, I don't know what to even say with this one. Holy shit! Oh, oh, pop, 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 pop. Get ready, get ready, because, like I said, tyrants will do everything in their power to just literally have their way and silence you. Biden's DHS, Department of Homeland Security, they said it's illegal not to actually have your own freedom of speech. Like, basically, freedom of speech is now terrorism. Ah, really? Aha. Very interesting, actually. And, well, 38 GOP lawmakers, they're actually, let's see, urging Biden to take cognitive test. Boom, 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 boom. And now Joe Rogan finally wake the fuck up. Finally, Joe Rogan has come into a full realization that when it's come to the cancel culture, never apologize, never bend the knee. Because they don't want any of that. Like, they don't want any apologies at all. No. Because the only thing that they want is to make your life miserable, to actually destroy you, for actually daring to say stuff that they don't agree with, things that they actually hate. That's why you should never, never bend the knee and should never apologize to the cancel culture mobs. It is nice and simple what I'm trying to point out here. And Well, obviously, Ron DeSantis and Donald Trump has message also for Joe Rogan. We can actually get into it. And the dipshit real terrorists there that actually won over people in Winnipeg, it turned out to be an Antifa member. But where's the media and more all of these goofballs? Where are they? Hmm, none. Nowhere to be found. So, well, obviously here, there's some ridiculous part here. I said we can actually sort of go on here also and talk about ridiculous topics here. And, well, the Biden administration is potato regime. Apparently, they're gonna be handing out free quack pipes. Holy shit! So, speaking of crack cocaine here, crack meth cocaine. Holy shit! We're gonna get to that. Oh boy. So, well, looks like that truckers and they have they're actually sort of exercise their illegal power now. Welcome to tyranny, obviously, because right off, I would say, we've come to the point that the world had completely gone mad. And there's more here, obviously, and well, we're gonna actually go on this slow one by one, as per the usual. So, well, of course, this is Asseylum Justin Villamor show, and well, of course, here, my friends, as per the usual, you're currently watching it as of right now. So, here we go there, my friends. So, once again, good evening to you all, and welcome to Asylum Justin Villamor show. And, whew, I would actually that right off, I would say here, as per the usual, we're gonna go for a break in the middle and then break until we get to all of the topics for today. That's my whole plan for today on the show. But how about let's get started right off here. There we go. So first and most, let's go over the national file and let's take a look at this. Let's see what this article says. So President Donald Trump tells Joe Rogan to stop apologizing to the radicals left in new statement. That's what I've been saying here. Like there's some other commentators right around the inner zones. All right, like here's the part here. There's other commentators in the inner zones are also saying that when it's come today, cancel culture moms, like never apologize to these idiots, never bend the knee. They don't want any of your apology because the only thing they want is to make your life miserable. They just want to make you miserable. They not, they want to absolutely destroy you for saying stuff that they hate, things that they disagree. And if you dare to actually challenge the narrative, obviously they're gonna try to cancel you. So if you think that just sitting down right over here and actually apologizing to these idiots, to the cancel culture mobs, no, it's not gonna solve anything because again, they don't want any of that shit. The only thing they wanna do is destroy you, make your life miserable as much possible for having that type of temerity, that type of audacity to just overly, yes, to overly say that nope, there is no way I will actually uh, play in your freaking game, in your dirty game. Nope, there's no way I'm gonna put myself on it and so forth. And obviously, the left, they don't want you actually having independent thought. They don't want you thinking for yourself. The only thing that they want you to do is trust them. Just trust them and listen to their bullshit and just take their words for it. And if you dare to actually well do the opposite, you know what's gonna happen? Just saying right over here. So it is actually good to see Donald Trump coming out here and saying to Joe again, no, Joe, stop apologizing to these leftists. No, don't apologize to them. Don't bend the knee. And it is what I'm talking about here. When it comes to the cancel culture, I've been also saying some few stuff here. And, you know, Joe Rogan is, I agree that Joe Rogan is interesting guy and popular. But all of these are maniacs. Obviously, they don't want um, any sort of apology or whatsoever. They don't want that. No. So, uh, let's see here. That, that. So I'm just gonna go to Twitter. I'm just gonna show you what that thing here, and then I'm gonna actually sort of read it because I'm also curious to see what President Trump says, but let's just wait. Toot, 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 toot. So, um, once again, here, my friends, do you know how to deal with this FTS when it comes to the cancel culture? Because they're just gonna keep coming after you and try to literally destroy your life, destroy your career, destroy everything that you hold dear. That's the only thing that, yes, that's the only thing that they're super duper interested on. They are not interested in something else. They don't take any sort of interest of you saying like, oh, I'm sorry for actually saying stuff that you guys uh don't agree with, and kind of, I'm sorry that I made you guys really really uncomfortable. No, don't be sorry. Go out there, make this all of these motherfuckers um well comfortable. Yes, I'm not saying comfortable, but uncomfortable. Yes, so make them uncomfortable, meme them until they cry, until they melt down, and make memes of them crying. So let's read this statement from President Donald Trump. Joe Rogan is an interesting and popular guy, but he's got to stop apologizing to the fake news and radical left maniacs and lunatics. How many ways can you say you're sorry, Joe? Just go about what you do so well and don't let them make you look weak and frightened. That's not you. And it never will be. I love that. So there you have it. Because it is true. Like if I go on here and say, "Oh, I apologize for actually spreading the truth here. I'm humbly sorry for actually making all of this leftist really uncomfortable with my words for I'm saying here. Just please don't cancel me. Um, do you think that will accomplish some? Like here's the part here. Do you think by doing that will accomplish stuff here? Do you think that you can get away with cancel from this cancel culture maniacs if you just go on and bend the knee and apologize to them? The answer is a big no. Alright? Big no. And you know what? I'm sure Ron DeSantis has the same sort of point of view when it comes to Joe Rogan that kind of Joe Rogan should go on his way and just keep blasting the truth. So Don Jr. also waited in with a tweet. Stand with Joe Rogan or it will only be a matter of time before they left this come for you or your loved ones for not complying with their desires. Obviously. Obviously. Because, you know, in the world of cancel culture, here's the part here. How to bundle cancel culture. So, number one, most of the bundling cancel culture is never bow down, don't apologize, and just go on your way. Just do what you're gonna do, and also, you know, just literally, just mind, just do your own business, guys. Just mind your own business. Like, don't pay attention to this goofballs. That's the thing that I mean about minding your own business is just if you wanna actually just like if you have to work and this theft is just going after you, just like do it like this, just write like or whatever type of work or you know thing here is that once again is that just go on your day because if you pay attention to this, like you just bend the knee and just give them sort of the attention they wanted. You just sort of well, just literally giving them power. You're totally empowering them, obviously. So, well, it is time to actually for a break here and be right back here, my friends. Well, I'm back here. So, well, we're just gonna go on here and continue on reading this article. So, well, it all start where this sort of thing started on. It all started with based on this thing here. So it all started when Joe Rogan actually got the coup, and well, he recovered in 3 days. And well, of course, instead of listening to Anthony Fauci's, well, Joe Rogan actually went in and actually said that, oh, I went for vitamins, ivermectin, and monoclonal antibodies. And boom! The aftermath, the leftists, they don't like it. They surely hated it. And, well, what of just seen from over there is that when it comes to these leftists, they just literally can't tolerate the matter of fact that Joe Rogan actually, went for monoclonal antibody, ivermectin, vitamin, instead of just actually, taking the Fauci baptism. Well, yeah, of course, instead of actually go washing and actually lining up to get his Fauci baptism, but instead, Joe Rogan chooses like to go for monoclonal antibody, ivermectin, and vitamins, etc., etc. The list goes on. And then you just sort of see the type of ridiculousness here. Um, you know, the media they had meltdown on it. They went on like, horsey warmer, horsey warmer, horsey warmer, horsey warmer, horsey warmer. And it is a big crazy smear campaign that they have put it out against Joe Rogan. Against the dude who just literally had a independent thought. Because once again, let me just remind you here, my friends. Um, in the left dictionary, you are just literally not allowed to have any independent thoughts. Hell no. They will not tolerate that. It is that simple. So, Well, it is good that to actually see that one ball actually offered Joe Rogan $1 million to leave Spotify and join the platform. Quote, um, we stand with you, your guest and your legion of fans in desire for real conversation. So we would like to offer you $100 million reasons to make the world a better place. How about you bring your shows to one ball, both old and new, with no censorship for over 4 years? But obviously, here, my friends, just seeing right over here is that when it's come to Spotify and Joe Rogan, well, I'm not so sure about Joe Rogan taking up the offer because I think that Joe Rogan has still a contract with Spotify, so not so sure on that. But if his contract with Spotify is already expired, and then the good part there is that he can actually just sort of transfer to one ball. But I'm not saying that Joe Rogan should go for it because it is really up to Joe Rogan to make that type of decision if he wanna actually stay in Spotify or move to one ball. And what of course here, my friends, is that I'm sure you guys know about one ball because I've been there, like I've been pulling up my contents right over there. What I mean about that is that I've actually putting up my full report coverages on one ball. And speaking of alternative platform here, my friends, ah, so well, I'm really glad to actually I'm saying kind of saying that I'm happy and actually excited to announce to you that well I'm gonna be well creating my official account on Getter. Yes. So soon enough and coming soon, I will be on Getter. Meaning, well, I'm actually making this big step now. So sucks to be big that kind of it just really sucks to just sort of go on here and just literally shut down all of my social media my Facebook account, my Twitter account, my Instagram account, but no worry. Because here's the part here. I'm just gonna open up account on Gather and I'm not gonna actually shut down those accounts. I'll still remain active. Sucks to be Zuckerberg, but he can go fuck himself. So before we actually move on here, well, cancel culture. Like, since when cancel culture has begun? Like, was what type of sort of origin where this thing occurred? But Well, I would say when it comes to the cancel culture itself, well, let's see. Maybe it actually occurred around like 2018 or so during Trump's era, like during that thing here, with President Trump, like during his term in office. But I'm not so sure, to be more honestly, when the cancel culture actually started. But one of I can just really say is that it is totally ridiculous that cancel culture had literally become this so strong. And of course, were they actually pulling off their courage to actually do this shit? Well, their masters, obviously, their masters are the ones who actually encouraging it. So, well, ooh, yeah, I would say also before we move on. Holy shit. We're just gonna play some music here and oh boy, be right back here. Uh,
The one thing I'm telling other managers right now is to try Monday.com. Monday.com is a platform to run.
I can't help but look around and feel like things are getting out of hand. We've been told to trust the science, but the science just doesn't make sense. They say it isn't mandatory, but they also say your jab or your job. But if it doesn't stop the spread, it makes it feel like this is just a facade. What about the healthcare workers? What about the frontline nurses? How quickly we forget that they were working 18 hours a day. What about informed consent? What about due diligence? It seems the country that I used to call home is surely slipping away. I can't help but look around and feel like minds are slowly starting to change. Cause even if you're triple vaccinated, know that segregation isn't the way. Freedom is a choice and it's available to all if we choose. But first things first, you gotta turn off the news. Yo, what about the healthcare workers? What about the frontline nurses? How quickly we forget that they were working 18 hours a day. What about informed consent? What about due diligence? It seems the country that I used to call home is surely slipping away. If you're late to the party, there's plenty room at the table. This side don't discriminate. I'm calling on every single man, woman, child if they're able. It's time to take the streets and liberate. But please don't be a part of the problem, staying willfully ignorant, cause there's just way too much at stake. Yo, it's okay to change your mind, you can admit you were wrong, cause where there's perfect love there ain't no shame. Heavenly Father, show me what I don't understand yet. I got my marching orders, I don't fully know the plan yet. Hold on to my Bible before bed, no it ain't banned yet. Did you know the makers of the vaccine make the Xanax? I would never lean on corporations for morality, cause they put their profits over people for their salaries. Know they wanna make you bend the knee for your normality. I know you feeling all alone, but in reality, there's way more of us than them. 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 That's the truth. There's way more of us than them. There's way more of us than them. There's way more of us. There's way more of us than them.
Please, if you something there, just please suggestion. We should go there.
Yeah, you want to go where the attention is, obviously. Good. Good for you guys.
Thanks, man. That was good. Because he did say leave me alone like 10
You know what?
times.
We're
Yeah,
not
leave me
crazy.
alone, leave me alone.
There's some people that still think that it's a double standard. You guys are being hypocrites. This guy was saying you white people. Oh, really? What, you don't like white people? You don't believe in all lives matter? Bunch of fucking hypocrites. Yeah, he's being racist. The black guy is being racist to white people.
That's not a thing!
It is a fucking thing.
It's not real!
Really? You mean when you get your rights, it's not real anymore? You have to give up your...
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. See, I'm here live right now, and this insidious thug try to actually prevent me from doing my job as a journalist. Look at that. I'm just here to cover things here, just doing my job here as a journalist, and this insidious thug just surrounded me. They tried to block my camera's view, and now they're kind of trying to get the cops to kick me out here. For what? For practicing journalism. For not, just for what? Not standing what they believe in. Look at that. They said they're the most tolerant, loving person, kind, tolerating. They said the most, yeah, right. Loving, care, tolerant, my ass. Just to prove it that they're not even tolerant, they're not even loving and care at all.
Why would anybody attack this kid for that?
Look at that.
Yeah, your principles are ruining people's lives.
now.
Look at that. Look at this.
Not now.
As much as you can make this viral, make this go viral. Because this insidious thug here tried to surround me, tried to prevent me from doing my job as a journalist. Look at that. They're not even doing that to any mainstream journalist. Only to me and other alternative journalists who's actually standing in solidarity in the truth. Look at that. They said they're the most tolerant people. What an absolute bullshit thing here.
We're looking for a fight. We see right through you.
And now they're making excuses of looking for a fight. For what? For what I'm wearing here. It has nothing to do with anything here. I'm just doing my job here as a journalist. Alright? See, look at that. All that garbage stuff that they spouting out against me. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. They said, oh, white. Do I look even white here? Hell no. I'm Southeast Asian. I'm Filipino. And they calling me a damn ass. And they say, oh, racism, stop the anti-Asian hate. All the bullshit stuff. And they're actually the ones who's going after me and Asians for spouting out, for just standing in my own political views, for just doing my job here as a journalist. Look at that. They said they're the most tolerant people of all times. Yeah, lies. Look at that. Because that look like that they're the most tolerant people here. Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. When I'm doing my intro, they just sort of went on and tried to prevent me from doing my job as a journalist. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, right. Look at that. Look at that. Just come to the left. You never know. Like, this is why you should never let your guard down.
You're making a
And
big ass of yourself.
make sure to play their games with them. Kind of outsmart them. Look at that. Even I'm trying my best to remain calm and collective.
I'm sorry, let me break that down for you. What I said was,
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna say this really slowly so
the
So
collective intelligence of all these people over here is less than a regular person, I'm telling you. I'm only doing this because I know that they have COVID. They're the ones who are breathing out sicknesses, all the injectees, all the vaccinated people. Yeah. Is anybody watching this? I didn't serve this country to be bullied by a prime minister that ran away. I didn't serve this country to be bullied by a prime minister that ran away like a chicken. Who runs away from their people? Like, it's insane. If I was in the army right now, I'd be contemplating on leaving just because our leadership, our military, our country will have no credibility because of him. None whatsoever. And that's sad, because Canada is known across the world for their credibility of their military and their people.